Hey guys, let's get more news from Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. LeBron James, D'Angelo Russell, bluntly address Lakers trade possibilities before deadline. The 1.0 version of the 2023-24 Los Angeles Lakers completed its 52-game beta test on Monday, with a 124-118 win over a shorthanded Charlotte Hornets group. Things got too close for comfort late, but Los Angeles overall rolled. The next time the Lakers lace it up, on Thursday night against the Denver Nuggets, the 2024 NBA trade deadline will be history. We know what franchise will employ LeBron James by then, as his agent, Rich Paul, made clear on Friday. As usual, though, LeBron is playing an active, if passive-aggressive, role in the pre-deadline scuttlebutt, via towels, subtweets, and threats of free agency. Following the win in Charlotte, which capped off a roller coaster 4-2 road trip for the 27-25 Lakers, LeBron, 40 minutes, 26 points, 7 assists, was asked about the possibility of transactions. "This is who we have, so there's nothing else to talk about," he replied to a question about whether the Lakers have proven enough to be aggressive buyers at the deadline. The Lakers, currently sitting 9th in the Western Conference, have one tradable first-round pick, 2029 or 2030, but they'll be able to attach 2 additional first-rounders to a trade package this summer, should Rob Pelinka punt on title-chasing in LeBron's 21st campaign. To a follow-up on whether the Lakers need to make changes to contend, LeBron distanced himself from the front office. "It's not a question for me," he said. "I love who we have in the locker room. And that's all I worry about. I don't get caught up in that. We're gonna go out and prepare ourselves every single night, no matter what it is. No matter who's out on this team. No matter what. So it's my job and it's AD's job, as the 2 captains, to make sure we keep the main thing the main thing. The main focus is now, Thursday's game at home. And look forward to that matchup." On Saturday, when asked a different version of the same question, LeBron simply lamented Jared Vanderbilt's injury. "Well, honestly, we took a big hit with Vondo last game. Our team has always been constructed around how healthy we can be and how much chemistry we can put on the floor. So, obviously, that's a big-time blow for us." The Lakers' most talked-about trade chip, D'Angelo Russell, led all scorers with 28 points in Charlotte in what could be his final appearance for the Lakers. Russell said he isn't fazed by the buzz, and his recent form backs that up. Russell entered Monday averaging 23.7 points and 6.6 assists on 47.1% three-point shooting since January 13. LeBron James' Knicks tailgate was no accident. Superstar used New York to pressure Lakers. LeBron James wants to cement his status as the greatest basketball player ever. Such is his drive at the age of 39 that he wants his team to provide him the opportunity to achieve that goal. James wants the Los Angeles Lakers to do everything in their power to improve the team. Already seemingly frustrated with the current scenario, James used a never-before-seen move to draw more attention from the Lakers. He used the New York Knicks as bait. After the game against the New York Knicks, James decided to don the Knicks towel over his shoulders while speaking with reporters on the court. According to ESPN's Brian Windhorst, James used the move to put pressure on the Lakers. Windhorst said this on the Hoop Collective podcast: "Why would he mess with the Knicks? Because he was using the Knicks as a tool to pressure the Laker." Windhorst believes James has already been linked to the Knicks several times. But this time, the rumors are growing louder. James is trying everything in his power to make the Lakers do something before the trade deadline. The rumors linking LeBron James and the Knicks grew louder when Windhorst's colleague at ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, talked about a trade resulting in James playing at the Madison Square Garden. The Knicks have a plethora of draft picks. The Lakers need draft capital to get high-ranked rookies. Moreover, on the Knicks, James can compete for at least a few championships. James' agent Rich Paul publicly quashed rumors that James is seeking a trade away. However, that statement only added to the rumors. Paul recently mended his relationship with the Knicks front office, something that has been strained for the past decade. All these events point in the Knicks' direction. LeBron James has a monster contract this year. The Lakers are paying him $47 million this year, fully guaranteed. The New York Knicks are currently sitting at $160 million in salaries. The top-heavy salaries make it difficult for the Knicks to bring James. Losing any of their top players for James is not something the Knicks want to do. However, it is not that they cannot maneuver around the cap limits. Next year, however, things will take a turn. James has a player option. And the deadline is a few days after the 2024 draft. So if his son, Bronny James, were to be drafted by a team, chances are that James Sr. would go there. Next year, the Knicks have more maneuverability and room to bring James and his $51 million contract. So, the intrigue surrounding James' future will not stop anytime soon. NBA rumors: Lakers interested in veteran Pistons forward. Following the news that Jared Vanderbilt will miss 3 to 4 weeks with a right foot sprain, the Lakers have added forward help to their list of targets heading into the trade deadline. One name who could help their defense and floor spacing: Danilo Gallinari of the Detroit Pistons. Gallinari is in his 13th season and has bounced around after tearing his ACL last summer. He began the year with the Wizards, averaging 7 points per game on .435/.313/.853 splits. He was then traded to the Pistons on January 14, along with Mike Muscala, for Marvin Bagley III, Isaiah Livers, and draft compensation. In 5 games with Detroit, Gallinari has averaged 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists per game on standout efficiency. It's a small sample size, but he has shot 52% from the field, 58% from 3 and 87% from the free throw line. He dropped 20 points against the Cavs last Wednesday, going a perfect 4-4 from deep and 6-8 from the field. Gallo has returned to form following ACL surgery, leading to interest from several teams. The Lakers recently checked in on Gallinari's status with the Pistons, according to Mike Scotto of Hoops Hype. At 6'10", with a remarkable shooting ability, Gallinari has tools that the Lakers will need, especially with a depleted frontcourt. Despite the Lakers' recent impressive stretch, which included them shooting 53% from 3 against Boston last week, they're still 15th in three-point percentage, 36.7%, and 28th in threes made per game, 11.3. Their forwards, in particular, are currently 14th in perimeter percentage, 36.4%, but 5th in overall field goal percentage, 50.6%. Gallo's scoring would help them tremendously, in addition to his versatility, as he's able to go toe-to-toe against opposing 4s and 5s. Gallinari spent most of his Wizards' minutes at center, 88%, but he reverted back to the 4 with Detroit, 55% of minutes played at PF. The Lakers would be able to play Gallinari as a stretch 4 or 5 in minutes without LeBron James or Anthony Davis. His offense would be a natural fit for a team in need of frontcourt scorers, and he'd impact the defense with his size and strength. Aside from his work on the court, which includes 6 years of playoff experience, Gallo could also mentor LA's young players, just as he did with the Wizards' young core. Trading for Gallinari would be a relatively easy task. He's on an expiring $6.8 million salary, and 8 Lakers are making between $1 to $5 million this season. This leads to several possible combinations if a deal materializes, including 1 or more second-round picks the Lakers have at their disposal. And you fan, what do you think of the Danilo Gallinari situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.